This one is about the dreamer. I promise this will be the last one because this is a long one. There's a group of souls that have ventured the entire universe, that have gone to the entire universe. They have experienced everything. And they came together and they said, we've done almost everything. We've sent so much information back to the source. What else is there? There's nothing else. What do? Do we leave this universe and go to another one? And then they came up with a bright idea. We have done everything except one thing. Keep in mind, outside Earth, everybody knows they are God, because it's impossible to be in the universe and not be God. God and the universe are one. It's not two different things. And when you're out there, you know this. So they said, we know what it's like to be God. We have done it in so many expressions. There's only one thing we have not done. We do not know what it's like to not be God. And they got an idea. Let's create a reality where we are not God. But there's a problem. It's difficult to be in the universe and not be God. It's impossible. So how are we going to do it? And then they came up with the idea, we're going to dream it. Earth is a dream. We are someone's dream. Someone is dreaming us. And when we sleep at night, we wake up there. Everybody, when they sleep at night, they leave the body. And we go back to the real body. And then we get up there and start doing whatever we do. We are a dream. We are not real. Indian gurus have been telling us this for many years. We just couldn't understand it. Now even science is starting to tell us that something exists only because we're focusing on it. The real us is lying down somewhere or sitting comfortably, closing their eyes and dreaming us here on earth. In the beginning, it was a little difficult. We kept bumping into each other. It was hard for a soul to stay here. The person that's dreaming us and we, this body, have the same soul. One day I was complaining to my soul and I said, do something. And my soul shows me an image of his or her hands tied. And I said, what's up? You can't do anything? The soul says, I can give you information, but I cannot change your life because you're not real. You're a dream. Go and talk to the one who's dreaming you. And ask him, in my case it was a him, but you could have a male body here, female body there, it doesn't make a difference. Go and ask him to change your dream. I knew about the dream, but I wasn't, until that moment, that's when I really understood it. So we're going to go now, soon, and find our dreamer. Keep in mind, this dreamer is who you really are. Also keep in mind, we have who you really are is your soul. But your soul incarnated in the dreamer, not in you. But what's happened? The dream has become so interesting, and the dream has brought so much experience to the soul, that the soul started focusing more on the dream than its incarnation. And it said, I don't want to lose that. That's given me many more experiences than you have. So we have gone to plan B of the game. Plan B is, let's wake up the dream and make it real. So little by little in the next 5 years, we're going to start remembering our dreamer. Have you seen the movie Avatar? It's exactly like that. They don't have to lie in a machine, but they do lie down, close their eyes, and then we wake up and start walking. And then at the end, where he left that body and he became the native forever. Yeah. Did you see the movie?
No.
Oh. Where have you been? Okay. That's what we are going to do now. Because this has become more interesting than reality, slowly our dreamers will start coming in us more and more and more, and then we will become our dreamer. And this will become real. Now it's not real. You might say, it is, I can touch it, because you believe it. And whatever you believe becomes real. That's why you can touch it. So, if it's too much for somebody's brain, it's all right. We'll leave it for a few months later. You're going to hear it again and again and again. And if you want to watch Inception, the good thing with the movie Inception is they always knew they were in the dream. This is the first step for us, simply to know that we're in the dream. And then the other one is the next step. We don't have to rush to get the dreamer down here yet. I asked a few months back, what do I have to do so you can come in me and stay here all the time? It's so easy, but at the same time so difficult. You're going to have to let go of everything. All your identities. For instance, you keep saying, I'm a channel. And the dreamer says, but I'm so much more than a channel. You keep saying, I'm Greek. The dreamer says, I'm so much more than Greek. I'm male. I'm so much more than male. You need to let go of all your identities so that I can come in. I can't come into a limited body. A body that is only this or only that or only the other. And I thought, oh God, it's going to take me years, but I do want my dreamer to come in. In my case, it's a little selfish because he's so fucking good looking and he's so intelligent. And I want that intelligence here. So little by little, I'm starting to, every time I say I'm Greek, I say, oh, well, I'm from everywhere. Simply so I won't be holding on to little identities. So we'll do the meditation now, but if you don't see anything or if you can't fathom it yet, it's all right. We're going to find our dreamer either lying down or sitting somewhere very comfortably with their eyes closed. You might not see the face too much because they have such different faces sometimes, we might get scared. So they show us something pretty light. Now, most times they're on another planet. Most times they do have a physical body, but they might not. They might have an etheric body, just an energy body. Most times you'll recognize if it's male or female, but many times it's both. The very advanced civilizations have both sexes in the same body. So don't be shocked with what you might see or what your imagination will show you. Just let your imagination run wild. Again, only whoever wants to. And first we're going to call the higher self, and we're going to say to the higher self, take me to the one that's dreaming me. And remember, that's the real you. Also remember, you and your dreamer have the same soul. Now, only whoever wants to again. Slow, deep breath. One more slow, deep breath. And say, higher self. And imagine a colorful fog in front of you. This is your higher self, this colorful fog. Say to your higher self, take me to my dreamer. It might take you by the hand and simply take you through the universe. You might not see the planet. They might take you straight into the room where your dreamer is lying down. Usually it's a very beautiful, comfortable room, but there are also occasions where they might have fallen asleep outside in nature. Go close to your dreamer, lean into their ear and say, I am your dream. And if you want to, give them a little kiss on the cheek. You might get them, they might smile a little bit because they're saying, I know you're my dream, I'm dreaming you here. Speak to them softly. They're not going to open their eyes. They might, but usually they don't open their eyes. Speak to them softly and say, this is what I want you to dream for me for the rest of today. I want to leave this seminar relaxed and energized. I want to attract a very tasty meal after that. And when I go home and go to bed tonight, I want to have the best night's sleep ever. And in the morning, I want to wake up totally relaxed and energized. And I will be back to see you again soon. Give them another kiss on the cheek. See yourself leaving the room. Your soul is waiting at the door to take you by the hand again. Fly you through the universe and bring you back to Earth. When you see Earth, look for Europe. Look for Northern Italy. Look for Casarza. And come into your body. Take a slow, deep breath. And touch the chair a little bit. Just so you can feel your body, so you can feel that you're in your body. You can do this whenever you like, but I would recommend whenever you go to your dreamer, tell them what you want for that day. Don't plan the future. It's very limiting. There's another little problem. See, the universe is funny. There's another little problem with planning the future too much. It's like saying to the universe, where I am right now, I'm not happy, so I need to plan the future. This is why it doesn't help to plan the future too much. Don't overdo it. It's one thing to say, look, I want to be a doctor. It's going to take you 6 years to learn this. But to not be able to fall asleep every night because you're thinking, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that next week, next month, and in 10 years I'll have that. That is not good for you. So go to your dreamer as often as you like and just say what you want for today. Because I ran out of things to ask for my dreamer, I ran out of things to ask my dreamer. Now I go to my dreamer and I say, I want you to make tomorrow very exciting for me. I usually go at night. If you go in the morning, say, I want you to make my day very exciting.